Okay, so part 23 here. Uh, Pre-draft for NHL GM Dynasty. Pittsburgh Penguins. So top players: Henrique, Strome, Hedman, all over five. Goalies: Chari, uh, over six. Uh, who's about to get a lot more minutes this year with Murray gone. And prospects: Knight, York, Boldy, and Delandria. So this is really actually not that bad, but Um, there's a reason why Pittsburgh finished in the bottom five as a bottom five team this year, and that's because there's a lot of holes in the roster that needs addressing. So take a look at Pittsburgh's roster, and sorry, you'll see that there's lots of uh, prospects in main roster spots. So not getting points there. So even with all this and a number of 4-point players um, in the roster, he still loses almost week to week consistently. Um, and yeah, so that's the bad. So lots of holes in the roster needs addressing. Um, and I also don't think the number of prospects here um, addresses the holes in the roster. Uh, so what does that mean? I think he's about to be entering a rebuild here. And you can tell when teams are about to enter rebuilds, it's because they build up a lot of these seconds and these late picks here. Indicates that there was a selling off at some point. Um, and then, I mean, he does have a lot of pieces that put him close. It's just a matter of filling the hole. So if you could get a roster player, roster player, roster player, roster player, I mean, you're in it. But then you really sped up things, and I don't know if that's the right sort of play, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So, my draft analysis. So, it needs to bring in high end talent. Um, really lacking here. I think at 8, you can definitely do it. Um, and I think Rosie or Perfetti is going to be available there. And I think he takes a forward. You could also take Delandria, or, sorry, Drysdale, but I don't know if that's really the pick for him at this moment. Definitely not going to be taking Askarov. So um, that's because of Knight and Jari. So I think he's pretty set on goalie. So I don't think he needs all these picks here. Wouldn't hurt to bundle up some of these to move up a little bit, try to get someone with a little bit more upside. Uh, it's going to be a pretty weird time, Pittsburgh, because, yeah, he does have the pieces, but whether or not he decides to push, um, hard to say. One of the GMs I have a tougher time getting a read on in the league, but I mean he's got nice pieces, just definitely a hump that he has to get over, and just yeah, if you think you got to trade here with Pity, I mean he could go either way, so definitely worth talking to him. Yeah, Pittsburgh, eighth pick. What are you going to do?